Tennessee cops, including married female officer, fired after repeated wild sex romps. That's it. That's the show. How do you follow that? How do you chase criminals when you're too weak in the knees from discharging the wrong weapon? A small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with 6 male officers, including illicit on-duty liaisons, according to reports. When we told you to target gangbangers, we didn't mean it like that. You misunderstood the assignment. Officer Maegan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in a wild sexcapade that included sending dirty pictures, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and even having oral sex with 2 officers at the Vergne, Tennessee police station, WTBF-TV reported. Vergne has a precinct of 50 commissioned officers, so there was definitely some people turning their back or turning their front, however you want to spin it or spank it. The steamy shenanigans in which Hall allegedly bragged about the size of one partner's genitals and claimed to be in an open marriage. Wait a minute. Because she was already dead wrong, then she's going to get up on her soapbox and chat to everyone about it. As soon as she opened her mouth, you already know doom wasn't too far behind. Not only led Hall to be canned, but led to the firings of Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Juan Lugo, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective Seneca Shields. These are career positions here. According to a December internal investigation, 2 other officers who allegedly had romps with Hall, Patrick Magliocco and Larry Holiday — Larry Holiday sounds like a poor name — kept their jobs but wound up suspended, according to reports. I guess they were just in a little bit. They weren't in all the way. Sorry. Mind you, this woman has a whole husband. How is she not coming home clammy to the touch, pale in the face, and dry in the mouth? The extracurricular trysts took place at hotels and parties, at other officers' houses, and on a boat. How are they paying for all that? Your tax dollars at work. Hall was also accused of performing oral sex on Powell and Shields while on duty at the police station and police gym, according to the December 28th internal report. Who was putting together these internal reports, and did they have to watch or participate just to check the facts? I'm just checking the facts. Officials began to look into the swinging personal lives of the amorous officers when Vergne Mayor Jason Cole received a tip that Hall was sleeping with several fellow cops and had a threesome with Magliocco and his wife, among other claims. I guess that's one way to fight crime, have a whole town full of swingers. Smooth everybody right on out. When asked about the tip, Magliocco admitted to having sex with Hall on numerous occasions. The report said he told investigators that Hall had told him about Powell's big black, and you can fill in the rest, and claimed she had performed a sex act on him while the pair were on the clock. The report said Magliocco also said that he had seen Hall and Holiday kiss while watching football at a party, and said Hall had kissed his own wife, Amy, after learning they had an open marriage, according to the document. It sounds like Maegan was the common denominator in all things swing. Whoa. And of course, they're all consensual adults, but it seems that they were all a little bit reserved about it until she came around and woke him up and gave him that initial spark. The officer said Hall's husband saw the kiss and told officials the cuckold wasn't really on board with his wife having a threesome with the Maglioccos, but she continued having a relationship with them, investigators said. Open marriage or not, I'd be pissed if I was stuck with whatever's left of my wife after she had one of those nights. And didn't invite me? Hell no. When questioned, Powell later denied that he had a sexual encounter with Hall, but said everybody knows she has multiple partners, as he named Holiday and McGowan to investigators. They're all telling on each other. After being caught lying about being at the gym with Hall, Powell admitted to the tryst During a follow-up interview, according to the report, Powell was then involved in a domestic disturbance with his wife. Oh, here we go. Who he told investigators beat the shit out of me, adding that he would most likely lose his children after the spurned woman learned of the affair. I don't know if this was supposed to be some sort of team building exercise, but the thought of all those officers having a sexual relationship with just that one woman, and she works there, that seems pretty nasty. Holliday admitted under questioning to having sex with Hall multiple times, and McGowan revealed that he once went to Hall's house with another female and exposed his genitals. Childish. According to the graphic report, after initially denying having sexual relationships with Powell and Magliocco, Hall later copped to the affairs and also admitted having sex with Lugo at a motel after they met at a go-kart center. When were they doing any police work? A charge that Lugo initially denied before caving under a second investigation.